Great job.
Gracias.
Travis, what are your impressions for your performance tonight?
I got to get back in shape. Got to get back in the gym. But I'm just happy we got the win. I'll take a bad game from me and a win for the team any day.
Coach, su impresión, su reacción a este juego.
Que los muchachos no dejan de sorprenderme demostrando carácter. No fue un juego fácil. Obviamente al ellos no tener, posiblemente nosotros habíamos preparado un scouting report para otro lineup y al ellos traer a Pinzón y sacar a Cousins, que fueron bien pequeños, jugaron, ¿verdad?, con muchos gares, con muchos puntos en las manos, y eso nos creó muchos problemas, obviamente. Y en lo que fuimos consiguiendo el ritmo, en algún momento apelamos al sentimiento y ellos despertaron, y gracias a Dios tuvimos la reacción a tiempo para poder competir y sacar la victoria.
Saludos, coach. Primero que nada, felicitaciones en la victoria. Nosotros hablamos hace como una semana y me dijo que Travis no iba a debutar hasta que no se sintiera al 100%. ¿Cómo tú lo catalogas hoy mismo tras su participación esta noche?
Al 100%. La realidad es que no le voy a tocar con mucho cuidado lo que voy a decir, porque yo estoy bien agradecido de lo que el grupo ha venido haciendo, ¿verdad?, antes de que Travis llegara. Y el trabajo que hemos hecho pues era fenomenal, pero no es secreto lo que Travis puede hacer con nosotros, con el grupo y con la liga. Por algo se ganó, ¿verdad? El premio se ganó el año pasado, pero más allá que eso, lo que es la tranquilidad que nos trae con su liderato, ¿verdad?, con la toma de decisiones, con la facilidad que nos hace jugar, nos permite competir de tú a tú todas las noches, aunque lo hemos estado haciendo así. Éramos un grupo antes de que Travis llegara bien defensivo, que teníamos que depender de la defensa porque no teníamos tal vez la fluidez ofensiva, ¿verdad?, por los proyectos que estábamos haciendo y no dándole mucha responsabilidad a nuestro rookie Mike O'Connell, que ha hecho un gran trabajo. Obviamente ahora con Travis en cancha pues podemos fluir un poco mejor, nos podemos asegurar de marcar bien la cancha, de poner a los jugadores en los lugares correctos, y él obviamente juega tanto para el grupo. Travis, aparentemente la gente no entiende que Travis juega mucho para el grupo. Él tiene un poder de anotación, pero en todo momento le está pensando cómo ayudar al grupo.
Talk to me about the game.
I'm a little tired, but I'm just happy we got the win. I wasn't expecting to play 41 minutes tonight.
Sorry about that. I knew it.
But I'm just happy we got the win, and I mean, just building on it and just how we kept fighting no matter what. There was a couple times where we could have folded, got negative, but we stayed positive all the way through, and I'm just happy we came out with the win.
How would you categorize your individual performance, and how important it was for, like I said to the coach, create open opportunities for other players as well?
I got to go back and watch the film. I felt like I did help space the floor. There was a couple of times, especially in the third, I kind of felt like the ball got stagnant. Even in the second quarter, the ball got stagnant. But that's just going to come with time, getting back in rhythm, getting back with the guys. And what I've been saying is I'm trying to adjust to them. They don't need to adjust to me. I need to come in and get it and figure it out for myself, what I can do to help the team. So mostly that's going to be on me and just watching film and pick and choosing my spots. But, I mean, when you got Lou playing like he did tonight and Akil, I mean, the way he's been playing, he's been having an MVP season. So my job is just come in and just try and help them.
Now you're back in PR. You're back with Gawas. How important was it for you to come back and try to keep and continue that rhythm you had last year and try to repeat at the end of the season?
I'm happy to be back, first of all, just back with the guys and back with everybody, the whole organization. I mean, this is like a family around here, and we really mean that when we say it. So I'm happy to be back, but last year's over with. I mean, we got to take what we can from it learning-wise for this year, but it's a new season, new challenges. The league's a lot tougher this year than it was last year. You can see even in the race for the playoffs, it's close. I mean, it's a couple games either way. So our thing is just taking it one day at a time and focusing on ourselves and getting better.
Now, were you paying attention while you were in China to the league specifically, or you're just adapting right now at the moment?
Come on, I was waking up at 8 a.m. every day, watching every game, locked in, texting coach, checking in on the guys. So, and it kind of speaks to what I said. This is a family. Like, I'm on the other side of the world, and I'm still checking in. They're still checking in on me too. So, no, I was locked in.
Last thing.
Travis, back like you never left. 22, 13, 40 minutes. How's the ankle feeling?
It's good, sore. Got to go get an ice tub, but I'll be all right.
Talk to me about the pace tonight. I mean, it was a really physical game. You know, a lot of up and down, and then just talk to me about just coming back and being with the team again.
I mean, we're both desperate teams right now. Just where we're at in the standings and everything. We kind of approached it like it was a must-win tonight, and I mean it is for them too. So, but it feels good to be back. Where we're playing, this was a fun game to play in. I mean, overtime and closing it out the way we did. So it was fun.
What about the fans tonight? It is the first game back, sold-out crowd, MVP chants tonight. What can you tell me about the Criollo fans here tonight?
They did a great job, and they helped us. And kind of like last year, I mean, they helped us win the championship too, just bringing that energy. Even there was time tonight where we got down and we could have folded, but they got behind us. So definitely owe them a lot of credit. Appreciate the love.
What can you tell me about the man to your right there?
Makes my job easy. Makes my job easy.
Lou, we talked about this at the beginning of the season. You know, when you came back to Puerto Rico, and I remember you told me I got to get in rhythm. I got to get back into it. You looked in rhythm tonight. 38. Talk to me about tonight's game.
No, I think I was just going with the flow of the game. I think I was just going with the flow of the game. Tonight what we came out to do. TT was back. We felt like the floor was gonna be space, and can't help off T. So. I took advantage of it, and it ended up, good in my hands.
Travis being back, can you tell me the difference maybe about playing with Mille, playing with Trav? The difference in style to about the game.
It's two versatile players, but T brings a dynamic where it's a threat at the point guard position where he could come off, score at any time and work well-being. But Mia brings the the physicality, the defense, the grittiness, all that stuff that we need. But we can't have 4 inputs. But we miss Mia and all that other stuff. But T, he just brings the dynamic that we actually need every year.
Are the Criollos back? Are we looking the big 3 back? It was 3. You guys went off and a kill. What can you tell me about Kill, because he goes under the radar, especially with you guys here. But people don't talk about all the contribution he does to the team.
Nah, Kill's a hell of a person, man. B's down there in the paint. He protects us and helps us get out and get easy points in transition. So we help him and he helps us.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right. First of all, Travis, welcome back. We talked a couple of days earlier before your return. Now you're back. What was the sense of making it feel familiar to you here, the game, the style? I know you were very aware of how this team was doing, but it's not the same being naturally on the court there for the first time this year.
No, for sure. Like I said, I've been locked in watching all the games and everything, but my mindset was to try and come in, help Lou, help Akil, help everybody else, make it easier on them. They've been playing well this year, and so we don't need to come in and scrap everything just because I'm here. It's my job to adjust to them and try and help them any way I can. So I was just trying to get off of it early, get Lou easy shots, get Akil some lobs, just easy touches. So my job is to adapt to them and try and help them any way I can.
Do you feel like this team has an advantage league-wise because you guys have played pretty much an entire year together? Now you're coming back. Yes, you came back at a later date, but it's like, we were all talking about it, off the air. It's like nothing changed. You guys still got the same team that won a championship last year.
No, for sure. I mean, it's definitely an advantage for us, and we already had that level of trust. I mean, a lot of teams are trying to mix import. They had the same imports from last year, and they're trying to mix new ones in. We're already used to each other, and we're all unselfish. I think that's what's special about all 3 of us. At any given night, anybody could lead us in scoring, and we don't care. So, and all we care about is winning. So I think that's special. And also, too, you got to give our management credit because through the ups and the downs, they stuck with us. I mean, if you look at it in 2 years, we really haven't changed our imports at all. So you got to give management credit, but also give us credit for sticking together. And our teammates, too. I don't want to discredit the local guys because they've embraced us since day one, and we've been bought in since day one. So I think it's a combination of not only management, but players, too.
It's good that you mentioned the local guys as well. Obviously, we know how big of a star Cuco is here, fan-wise, but also in the game, what he brings. Can you talk to me about Luisito, like Luis Rivera, all those guys. I feel like they bring a sense of energy
For sure.
that I know you guys feed off
No,
that.
for sure. All of them. And the thing about our entire team is we're unselfish, and all we care about is winning. I mean, I don't even think Luisito got in the first half. And then when he gets in the minutes, he's always ready to play. He's always cheering us on. And everybody's always ready, no matter when their number's called. So, like I said, you got to give management credit for getting good guys in here, but also guys buying in, no matter what, and they're always ready, and they're always working.
Lou, I'll be really honest with you, one of the narratives that was going around this team, obviously we know what Mijay did with this team, obviously bringing Travis now, you talked about the difference, but one of them was, should we mix it up from last year? Should we do a different dynamic of the three imported players, or should we stick to what worked? I think tonight y'all proved that this three is the big three for this team. So what do you got to say about just a combination of this big three, and for those people who doubted you guys coming back on the court together and saw this win?
I mean, you know, we don't worry about, you know, anybody other than what, you know, the team or organization has for us. You know, we always come out with a game plan every night, and we, you know, we stick to it. If it doesn't work, you know, we come back the next day and we got to fix it and, you know, practice or whatever we are. But, you know, the beginning, you know, we didn't start off strong. We was 1-6. Before I got here, you know, we went on a, I think, 6 or 7 game, you know, run. Still trying to find a rhythm, you know, all throughout, you know, the process of having to import with Mia, you know, all that other stuff. But I think we stick together. You know, finally TT came, and, you know, we found our rhythm, and we, you know, found our groove, and you know who we are when we're together. So, you know, we're just going to, you know, run with what we got.
Thank you.
Hey guys, good
What up,
night.
what up?
I'm from Catch and Shoot. Hope you guys are doing well. I know you're tired. I'm gonna keep it short. Lewis, 38 points today. What was special about tonight? You're feeling so confident about this game.
I know from the gate, you know, it was going to be easy for me, especially, you know, coming off and just, you know, getting into rhythm, especially with, you know, Trav at the point. You know, it's really hard to help off him, and coming off the pick and roll is either a shot or pocket pass. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, the Mets, Guaynabo, they really like to tag. So, you know, a lot of the times I'm wide open. So I just took advantage of the open shot, you know, and just try to make as much as I can tonight.
Great, thank you, Louis. Travis, you made me thought about that your half-court shots, that attempt. Did you have a flashback at that point?
I was just trying to make
I
it.
did.
You did?
I did. It was literally 1 second left. I was like, oh, shit.
I saw your hand. We're like, oh God.
I looked up, I saw you up, and I was like, I ain't got enough time to pass it to him.
No, yeah, but that was definitely a good moment. Right there.
Travis, how do you feel about, you know, this whole week? You know, everyone was waiting for you, your debut. What about that pressure?
I hated it. I hate attention. My job is I just want to come out and win. That's all I care about. I'd be perfectly fine if I played the game and nobody talked to me afterwards. I can go home and we won. Like, I'd be perfectly fine. So, or if I played a game and I had 0 points and we won, I'd be cool.
And we've seen that before.
Yeah. But I mean, I just try and keep the main thing. Win the game, make your teammates better, and find a way to just keep building. I mean, we don't want to be satisfied with tonight. We want to get this thing rolling and head in the right direction because, I mean, at the same time, we haven't done anything. We still got a long way to go. And if you look at the standings right now, it's anybody's game. So we just want to stay locked in and stay focused.
Guys, thank you. Have a good night.
No problem. You too.